scan.
Hello, my name is David. After high school, I ran into a dilemma where all of my friends and me went our separate ways. Now this was sad and we had our waterworks and all that, but in the end I think a lot of high school friends do this at the end. So nothing too bad. But afterwards I was left with all this free time where I had really nothing to do because I wasn't at school for 7 hours and I wasn't having them to hang out with. So I was just kind of hanging out for a long time. And then I looked up and saw that there was a hobby store actually near my house. So I decided I'll go over, check it out. If I like it, I'll get it. If I don't, I don't. Now I've been looking at this hobby for a while, though I never went out and got it. So with that, I went there, got my model. I was really interested in it, came back. And the hobby includes painting little dudes. And I actually found it very relaxing and fun. It was very fun because it took a long time and it was just a relaxing experience. Also, it kept me downstairs, so I wasn't just hiding up in my room as usual. I was down here spending time with my family, enjoying myself, and all that. And then after I get them finished, I can go back up to the hobby store and they have games that we play with the miniatures. And after a while, I found out that a lot of people actually just don't have hobbies. They don't have something that they go and do. Usually it's a pretty regulated schedule of work, eat, sleep, TV, or something similar, screen. So this is a very malign experience, and it leads me to my 3 big problems with this. The first one is less social isolation. A lot of people are isolated this way in the fact that they are just alone. They have self-fulfilling prophecies of actually not going out and not meeting people because they think, well, no one's gonna like me, no one's gonna do all that, no one's gonna be all that. And that's true for some people, but not for most. And the British Health Service actually found that chronically isolated people have a 64% chance of developing dementia. They're also saying that being lonely can be as bad as being overweight or smoking. So it does have very bad incantations. We're a social species after all. And leading on to that, going out actually makes you a less boring person, having a less boring experience. Because you're contracting new skills, you're learning new knowledges, and you're talking to more people. Like, for instance, I went to my hobby store, usually, and there was a farmer's market, local business thing going on. And it was cool to see the world around me actually moving, because I never saw that when I was just isolating myself. And it was cool because all day a bunch of diverse people came into the shop and it was nice to talk to them and nice to see them. And an Australian study says it also makes you more creative because you're running ideas back and forth off people and they're pushing ideas off of you. So you're getting multiple insights to multiple problems. Also, they say that you should do something new each week, which kind of sounds cliche in the big scheme of things, but it also is something true. Like, I started up a cooking class where we take a couple sections of the world every time and cook dishes around that. Like, for instance, this week we did Southeast Asia, where we made Gemini rice, Thailand shish kebabs, and Korean barbecue. It's great. And last week we did Dixieland fried chicken, Mexican corn, and a French brulee. Cool way of saying a flat pie. So, in this, I would say it's very important to do something new each week. And all of this combines into bettering your social skills to make you become a better member of your community, a better member of your friends, and a better partner. It also helps when you have a hobby it helps with marriage, having hobbies. Because if your spouse doesn't have a hobby, you are their hobby. You are what they are putting their time and effort into. And that's good sometimes, but it also means they're boring. So in that, I've had this conundrum with rural versus urban, where you can meet a lot of people in cities. You can meet a lot of people, have like 16 acquaintances, and you can have some good friends there. But I like to believe that in rural, you meet less people, but you have more connections. You have better friendships with them, be it less options or genuinely just getting to focus more one-on-one with the person to become true, better friends. And I feel like that is a very good thing to have. You don't need to be a king of wordsmith, a queen of charisma, or Twitter royalty. You just need to get out there, get what you have to say out, and people that you like will come and you will go to them. And in conclusion, you don't need 16 friends. You don't need all these people. You need about 3 good people in your life that you can count on. And it's very good to have that. So I like to say, less people, you don't need all those people, but more connections. Because if you try to spread out your social influence over too many, no one means anything. Thank you.